Hello, I'm Kaja Veilleux, and I am so happy to welcome you to our great sale. We have a spectacular auction with over 400 items in this sale, ranging from the 19th century to the 21st century, and amazing objects from all over the country and all over the world, from all kinds of families that have trusted their things for us to sell. And we want to welcome you to this sale. So one of the things that I really love in this sale, one of my favorite things, is this figural, this rare figural Russian enamel on silver. It's like a sleeping bear inkwell. When you open, he has garnet set eyes, and when you open it, it's all gilded silver with the maker's marks and the silver marks on it. It has beautiful enameling all the way around, and it's resting on a carved stone base. A really great piece of Russian silver. That piece is 84 silver with the enameling on it and the Cyrillic maker's mark of Pavel Ryshnikov, and it has the Russian imperial warrant mark on it. A lovely piece, and it's estimated at $4,000 to $4,500. One of the most wonderful pieces of Russian we've had in years in here. These were made around 1870s, and they are designed as French processional figures. And what's amazing about them is the incredible detail to the carving, and then they're silver mounted in sterling silver or high-grade silver, and the bases are actually rock crystal. You'll see the inclusions in the rock crystal. The most amazing pair of sculptures that we've had, like these French sculptures. I mean, they paid attention to every detail, the little silver bows on the shoes, engraving on the drums, the silver belt buckle, the silver medal coming off his trousers, and the hat, this French hat. Look at the detailing on the hat. Applied flowers, applied bows, all the buttons are in silver on the back. There's even a cattail growing, standing in the landscape that he's standing on. Just amazing, amazing sculptures. These are, the lady is of course matching, and she has a hat, and they've even detailed and put a oval garnet necklace on her, and of course she has all the same trimmings, holding a bowl of flowers, and the hat is just incredible with gilded details, little bow on the back of her dress. But look at the linen folds on here. I mean, whoever did this is a master craftsman, but they are about as nice as you can get. That's on Sunday, and that is lot 3033. The estimate on those is 15 to 20,000, and I bet if I gave you 20,000, you couldn't find another pair of those if you tried. So lot 3245 on Sunday is this incredible bronze sculpture of a collector looking at a sculpture. So it's a sculpture of a sculptor looking at a sculpture, and it's by Bruno Zach, who's a famous European sculptor, and it's signed on the base, Zach, and it has a gorgeous black marble oval base that it's mounted to, and he's just having a great time. Look at the smile on his face. He's looking at that seated figurine. All in the figurine and the head and the hand are ivory applied to the bronze, and this was very, very popular in the Art Deco period. You see the detail. Look at the hair. That's a wonderful little sculpture right there. This one's titled The Connoisseur, 10 3/4 inches tall and estimated at 5,000 to 7,000. I would hope so. Certainly high enough quality to be in any collection in the museum. This piece is one of the finest Japanese carved Meiji period ivory boxes I've ever seen. And the Meiji period was basically in the Victorian era, and this is got the most exquisite high relief carving. There's multiple figures in it underneath an apple blossom tree, or probably a cherry blossom tree actually. And if you look, it has it all the way around. It's just the absolute best. Because this cloud pattern is often used in the Asian carvings, and they have fans. Almost looks like some actors, but it's all the way around. Look at the crazy little beast right here. And this is estimated at $4,000 to $5,000, and deservedly so. Again, it's just the absolute best. And if you're going to have something, you might as well have the very best. This is all out of one big sheet of ivory. This would have been carved somewhere around probably around 1840 to 1860, we believe. And it's just amazing box, estimated at $4,000 to $5,000. This is lot 3048. This is an 18 karat gold solid mesh band. It has by PATEK Philippe. This is the finest. PATEK Philippe is like the Rolls Royce of the watch world. They've always been number one, and I doubt they'll ever not be. But what's interesting is it has a abalone dial, and the markers near the numbers are all set with little tiny diamonds. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Nice vintage watch by PATEK Philippe. Has the original old PATEK Philippe sticker on the back. And the band is PATEK too, which is very important. It weighs it's over an ounce of gold, in 18 karat gold. And this one is $6,500 to $7,500. This watch new is probably in the it would be at least 20,000, maybe even 30,000. But a truly unique PATEK Philippe. Never seen one with a mother pearl, with the abalone shell or mother pearl dial with diamonds like this. If you want to get your wife a great brooch for Christmas or her birthday, this is it. This is by the jewelry house of AMBROSI, and it's fitted with brilliant cut diamonds, 30 karat total weight of diamonds in this fabulous brooch. Can you imagine setting all those stones by hand, even inside? I don't even know how you could fathom that. Each jewel has to be individually set, and of course all diamonds need the light behind them to give them the brilliance. Has a double safety clasp because you need that because it's so heavy with gold. And look at the quality of those diamonds. Yes, they're D to F color, D being the best color you can get, and they are VVS2 to VS1, and it's set in platinum, not gold, and is signed by AMBROSI. Absolutely exquisite piece of jewelry, estimated at $20,000 to $30,000. I think the appraisal on it came over $50,000 if you tried to get something like this today. So lot 3140 is this possibly one-of-a-kind ladies' emerald and diamond ring. The center stone is a beautiful Colombian cabochon heart-shaped emerald at 3.12 carats, and it's flanked on either side by faceted heart-shaped emeralds, surrounded by diamonds in the setting. Beautiful ring right there, all handmade. Estimates $2,500 to $3,000. Would have been great to have this at Valentine's Day, so you can get it this year and save it for next, because you won't find another one like this. So on Sunday, lot 3002 is the Maurice Jake Day from Damascotta, Maine. Trip to the Dentist, this wonderful comical anthropomorphic watercolor of looks like groundhogs, a baby groundhog with the mother, and the doctor seems to be a chipmunk. Wonderful piece right there, estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. He is so sought after. His anthropomorphic subject matter like this is so desirable. The last few have brought multiple thousands of dollars, and I'm sure this will too. In the children's toys on Sunday is this dappled horse. This is a Victorian child's rocking horse, and it's on a platform base, and these were sold by F.A.O. Schwartz in New York at the turn of the century. This one has been totally restored to its like-new condition. It has the real horsehair mane and tail. It has a tufted leather seat. It has the fittings on the trappings on the bit. And what's really neat about it, if your child is left or right-handed, it has a handle on the side to hold on to if you're right-handed. But if you're left-handed, look at this. They even accommodated to switch the handle so that a left-handed child can hold on this way. So, I mean, they thought of every little detail of this piece. This came from a wonderful home over in Northport, Maine. And if you have a special grandchild or a child that you want to have a fabulous pony that they'll remember for all of their lives without having to feed and clean up after them, this is the one. Beautiful little horse, 2,000 to 3,000, lot 3011 on Sunday. So lot 3195 on Sunday is a rare painting by RENE Portocarrero. He's a Cuban artist from 1912 to 1985, and this is a still life of fish in untouched original condition with all kinds of documentation and things. Came to us from a collector in Miami. We have several Cuban paintings in this sale, and they're very desirable and do very well at auction. And this one's estimated at 10 to 15,000. So lot 3220 on Sunday is this very expensively made solid cherry Stickley, done in the arts and crafts tradition. It has inlays on the back of the chairs. There's 8 chairs, 2 arms, 6 side chairs, and the table has 3 separate leaves that can be inserted to make it into a banquet table. A beautiful set. I'm sure it cost somebody around $20,000 new, and it's estimated at $4,000 to $6,000, and it's in beautiful condition. Has slip seats with brown striped fabric. If you didn't like the fabric, they easily pop up and you could change the fabric, but it works with it very, very well. You'll notice the detail on the legs. It has the piercing on the legs with the square inlays at the top of the legs, almost influenced by Rene McIntosh, the famous designer. This custom Stickley furniture is very sought after and very expensive to buy new in a store. This is a nice set that John got out of one of the houses that we did on a house call. And it's estimated at $4,000 to $6,000. Lot 3203. It's a tribute to Rothko. It says the brush stopped with Rothko. And you don't notice it until you get close to it, that it's actually a real paintbrush, and the canvas is folded like linen. In here, you can actually touch the canvas. It's in a floating frame. Really, really neat piece of modern art. And it's by Jean-Paul Donadini. He's a French artist, born in 1951, the same year as me. And the actual title is in French, but translated it says, "The Brush Dropped with the Hand of Rothko. Monumental Tribute to Rothko." Beautiful condition. Estimate is $15,000 to $18,000. So lot 3088 on Sunday is this magnificent 8-piece German silver tea service. Every piece of it is all hand reposéd, and reposé is when they make this 3-dimensional design. It has to be hammered and pressed from the interior of the piece of silver. So all this work is done on the interior and forcing it out to give you this beautiful design. This particular set is footed, has ivory insulators, which is great, beautifully marked by the maker, and you have, what they have here is the hot water kettle on stand, which you would have your main hot water in. It has a Bunsen burner down below to keep the water hot. Then you have your coffee pot, your teapot, a covered hinged lid sugar, which you never see, a creamer, and this is a little tea strainer, and it even has a catch basin to catch the loose tea that you pour into your cups, with a matching tray. Absolutely perfect condition. This came in on free appraisal day. It's made by the MEYEN Silver Company, and the estimate is $5,000 to $6,000. Very heavy. It weighs 223, almost 224 ounces of silver. A spectacular piece. As I said, it came in on free appraisal day. Beautiful condition, just like you like to find them. Somebody treasured this piece since the 19th century. We got a house call in Connecticut, and Justin and I went to Connecticut, and this lady's husband and her had traveled all over the world and had these amazing things like this Egyptian desk and this table and some other things. But this piece was up the stairs in the bedroom when we were looking through the house, and it's probably the finest piece of imperial Japanese lacquer that we will ever see. It's lot $34.27 on Sunday. This is all done in raised gilded lacquer. Every one of those little blossoms on the tree is all set in silver. It's the finest quality Japanese lacquer money can buy, basically. Those are all individual little pieces in here, all the individual pieces here, silver inlay here. You can see it's all three-dimensional. This is all hand-tooled in here and set in 22 or 24 karat gold leaf. Absolutely amazing piece of work. Beautiful condition. Beautiful condition. Even the sides have the mountains coming down the side. And look at the interior of this thing. The quality of this is just mind-blowing, that somebody would have the talent and the patience to do this, to carve and inlay this in lacquer. You had to be a master craftsman to do this work. This should be one of the most expensive pieces of Japanese in the sale. Even the interior is beautiful. It's all done, all gold leafed along the edges. I mean, they spared no expense or detail to make this. The estimate is only $2,000 to $3,000, but it wouldn't surprise me if it bought upwards of $10,000 to $20,000.